Hey guys, welcome back to Fort Mort, back on YouTube, and I've got 1, 2 special guests. I'm not special. I've got Ram Bam above me. Once again, Wolf being fortunate enough to be below me. So good to have you guys on today. We are going to talk about the new road ahead. Everybody had a day to talk about it. All the big boys, all the little boys. But we've done our homework and we're paying attention and we've got some good speculation. Nobody knows for sure on a lot of stuff. But today we're going to talk about some monstrous changes, and we actually called a lot of them for the first time. We got it right. Well, I did anyway.
Yeah.
So first time we got it right. So my first note on here says called it. Anyway, there's a lot going on. The first thing I'm going to say, guys, is in the Chinese calendar. It is not officially, but it appears to be the year of the Ram. It's the year of the Ram. I don't believe what's happening right now. Wolf, how do you feel about that?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I already have the unfortunate luck of having a Relic 3 mace prior.
You're welcome.
To the announcement.
And why do you have a Relic 3 mace?
Foresight.
Because of the asshole sitting on top of us.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I enjoy it up there.
This guy.
Hey, shit rolls downhill, okay?
It was bad enough trying to get him to shut the hell up. Now, with all the mace changes and then the Galactic Republic changes we're going to talk about,
Oh my god.
it's never going to end. It's never going to end.
There's only one way that this can go
Worse.
better than it has.
Yeah, our mace rework. Yeah. Oh, God. No. Listen.
Let's go.
I'm one of the Lightning Squadron, but I am not rooting for a waste of a rework, man. Oh my God.
A waste of a rework. You're not.
Ram is the happiest guy in SWGOH right now. There ain't no doubt. I know. It's crazy.
No, that might actually be rivaled for GMD with Ahsoka. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. He did get a Commander Ahsoka. So anyway, a couple of things I want to touch on, guys. One of the things we called, everybody was saying we're going to get the GLs. I said no, we are not going to get the GLs on May 4th. It's stupid. You got all the bad bats coming out, so they're not going to put them out. They're gonna. I love the whales. The whales keep this game going, keeps it alive. And we've got even better news because this game's going to be out here even longer. So we'll get into that in a minute. But they're saying 2 GLs. Well, we didn't get any GLs. We got none. Right? And that's what I said. We're not going to get one. And then I said, I'll bet they start releasing one at a time now that we've got 4 because there's more money in it, which again, I'm not bitching at them. I'm okay with it. Get us some more GLs, take them out one at a time. Super happy about that. So anyway,
it definitely makes sense as a business decision. I mean, if they're sending out 2 of them at the same time, a lot of people are going to pick one or the other.
Yep.
If they're just releasing, the one at a time, you bet your ass I'm going for the new one.
Mm-hmm. Wait. Not only are they releasing one at a time, but they're releasing ones who people actually want.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Of course they're gonna put on them.
Get out of here.
Who doesn't want Jedi Master Kenobi from Episode 3 in here? Come on.
Oh, 100%.
Well, hello there.
He's literally along the iconic lines of Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
From the recent years, yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
So I want to add one more note to this, guys, and the reason I really love this GL, and I said it from the beginning, 1 GL only. Think about this. They've just extended the life of the game. Because you can only put so many characters in the game before you run out. Now they're going to do them one at a time. One at a time. That means every 6 months, every 9 months, whatever it may be. They're not. And for the guys coming up from the lower end, they're not going to feel like they're so far behind. So you got 4, which gives people a choice. Now we got 5. The guys coming up now have a choice. They don't feel like they're far behind. This was a beautiful decision, and my game's going to be here longer. Love it.
Oh yes.
How do you feel about it, Ram?
I absolutely. I'm
sorry
stoked,
I asked.
obviously.
Already sorry.
Obviously, I'm stoked.
You have done this yourself.
The only downside that I can see potentially is from a GAC perspective. 5 GLs. You go up against a guy with 5 GLs.
Oh man.
Unpredictable is what he's going to do on offense or defense, especially if you're underestimated. Like if you have 3 GLs going up against someone with 5 or something like that, you could see 3 on offense, you could see 5 on offense. It's going to make it a little bit harder to predict, I think. But oh my God, I mean,
and also
they save 2 GLs, put 3 on defense.
Don't forget, like this GL won't actually be out. I mean, by the time that this new GL is out, the new changes will have come into effect. We imagine by that point, so there will be extra teams that you are going to have to field.
Yep.
So it's going to be very interesting to see where all of this ends up.
Because I'm not anticipating Kenobi to be out until at least probably around the 15th or so, because they're going to release his final
what?
June.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Way more specific here.
Yeah, I'm thinking more like July.
I'll be Pacific.
Yeah.
15th of June, and the reason why I say that is because the 9th of June is when they're releasing his final stuff. And typically, when they've released the last little bit of requirements, it gives them about a week or so before they go ahead and put them into the game, give us a kit reveal, all that stuff.
Yeah, they'll give a week or two usually after that.
Yeah. So I would say around the 15th of June or so is when we should probably be expecting General Kenobi to actually make his way into the game.
Okay, so I'm going to discount that a little bit. So the next announcement will come on 5/19. The following announcement will come on 6/9, which is June 9th. What did I say? Hold on a second. GK release late June, early July is my prediction. That's where I'm going. So with the announcement on June 9th, I think they're going to need...
You're going to give them 2 weeks to almost a month?
So, well, they usually need about 6 weeks to prep for him, right? Which I know they've kind of given us an idea, but they're going to...
Well, typically, but
they're going to give
us...
It sounds
after
like...
they release the requirements, they typically take about a week, maybe 2 weeks before they put them in the game.
2 weeks?
2 weeks tops.
2 weeks tops after they announce the final requirements.
Yeah. Okay, so that'll give you 6 weeks around the middle of June. I'm still going to go at the end of June.
Yeah.
I still think it's going to be the end of June, but that's fine. June 15th is probably the absolute earliest. I'll agree with you there. I'll agree with you there 100%. Here's another one.
Well, that's why I said we should start anticipating him showing up in the game around June 15th.
Yeah, 100%. So speculation.
Listen to me.
Speculation, Ram.
Well, he's in the game right now.
You're a Jedi dork. Is he in there? Did they put him in there?
No,
he's in the journey guide. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in the journey guide.
So, who are the other? Who's going to be his other characters, Ram? Who else are we going to need?
All right. So.
Oh.
Contrary to everybody who is literally arguing this, I'm telling you, I'm almost willing to bet money on it. Cam will be a requirement.
Oh, piss off.
They may make Cam farmable in the Get To store, or even, CG's going to hate me, bring out a Get 3. They will bring Cam. There's no way. He's integral to the story and to Obi-Wan's journey as a Jedi Master, and he's an integral part on the Jedi Council. Yoda's a guarantee. Cam is a guarantee.
I'm going to go with that and actually go further and say I hope that they require Cam, because I think the only way that they will require Cam is if, like you said, they make him farmable somewhere else, whether it's a Get 2, whether it's a Get 3, something like that. My guild does decent at getting the Cam shards. I think we got 35 last time, but I'm still a ways away from Cam. So if they require Cam, they make him farmable somewhere else. I'm not much closer to another Jedi that I want on my team.
So, 100%. I think Cam and Grandmaster Yoda are safe bets. I also think that based on, if you look at the other requirements for all the other Galactic Legends, they all overlap somewhere. Somewhere in between, they overlap by 1, maybe 2 characters.
Yeah.
I think because typically each one, whether it's light side or dark side, is going to have a character from the opposite faction, from the opposite side in there. So 2 safe guesses here. Dooku, who is required for Sith Eternal Emperor, or General Grievous, who's not required currently for anybody.
You
But
don't think
both
Maul?
of those, it could be Maul. I feel like Maul is on a lower scale than everybody else.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be Dooku and Grievous kind of tied neck to neck, because they're drawing directly from, they even said it, it's inspired by Obi-Wan Kenobi from Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Maul was not in it, Revenge of the Sith. Regardless of what background he played in Clone Wars, he was not in Revenge of the Sith. So I think he could be a possibility, but I think he's lower rung. I think another safe bet is Qui-Gon Jinn.
100% Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yep.
Cody.
there was who was the other one that I was thinking that people are just like, oh, I should probably relic him.
Cody.
100% Cody. Don't just take him up.
Cody makes sense.
He's gonna be.
Yep.
It's
There's
literally
no way
the
they're
guy
not going
that
to.
executed Order 66 on Obi-Wan Kenobi.
There's
Right.
literally no way.
It's
Right.
gonna happen. It's gonna be Cody, right? And he's
I've
the
already got
only
them
clone that
favorited.
nobody works on. That's where the money is, right?
Yeah,
So
what-
everybody's. It's gonna be Cody.
What about Plo
Oh, yeah.
Koon?
Plo Koon makes another safe
Possibly
bet.
Plo.
So does Eth Koff. Eth Koff, I feel, is more guaranteed, and the reason being is because, again, who actually farms Eth Koff? Has he ever had any use? He's had less use in this game than Mace has, right? Even when there was a droid
It's true.
meta,
That's pretty
Eth
sad,
Koff
but true.
Eth Koff was not part of that. So that's where the money is. Eth Koff, and he's on the Jedi Council. I think we could easily get Eth Koff, maybe even Luminara.
Good chance of Grandmaster Yoda. I think you had mentioned that earlier.
100% Grandmaster Yoda. There's no doubt. I don't think there's any doubt on that one.
Maybe.
If they're
not
going to
gonna make
require
him a whole
Mace,
lot of money.
Ayla,
Maybe.
and General
A
Kenobi,
lot
they're
of
going to
people
require
already
Grandmaster
have
he's
Yoda.
not. He's not necessary, and he's not money worthy. I mean, it's.
A lot of people already have Grandmaster Yoda. He's a very old character.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
again, who the hell doesn't have Thrawn?
A lot of people already have Mace and
he was
Ayla.
required for Sith Eternal.
A lot of people do not have Mace. Get that shit out
Okay,
of here.
wait. Okay, but who
Shit,
the hell?
everybody in the game has Mace
Only the
because
people
you,
you
have
paid
to
to
use it for
level him
endurance.
up. Get that shit out of here.
Who
You
the hell
have to
doesn't
use
have
his ship
Thrawn?
for the endurance stuff for the
Okay, I've just busted your balls. What's
yeah,
up, Wolf?
Everybody's
Who the
got
hell-
Mace, okay?
who the hell
Whether or not
doesn't
he's
have
leveled
Thrawn?
up, that's a different story.
Yeah.
Thrawn is a legendary character. He's a
Yeah.
very old character. They made him required for Sith Eternal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Palpatine is
It's
a very old
definitely in
character,
line.
and they made him required for 2 GLs. So I think if the
Yeah.
story fits, I think that Grandmaster Yoda could absolutely be. And what they'll do to counteract that whole, well, everybody has him, they'll just put him at like Relic 7
Oh, yeah.
or Relic 8. Like they'll jack him up, and so you still have to invest in them because most people are going to have him like Relic 3, Relic 5. But I think he's a safe bet as well. The one I don't really know for sure because again, like I said, there's 2 marquees that are going to be typically required for each GL. We have Bo-Katan here. I don't know what the other one could be. We could maybe see a Mom Mothma version of like Bail Organa. We could maybe see something like that.
be
We
interesting.
could maybe see Satine Kryze, Bo-Katan's sister. We can maybe see her. I don't know. That's kind of up in the air at this point, really.
So, all right, look, here's another big question that's coming up, right? And this is brought up by Fi in chat. Cam. How's he
Okay.
going to be required? Is he going to be required for this or not? Do they cut
No,
their
I-
own throats?
I think that
I know you just touched on it a
I
little
think
bit,
that
but
they are going to make him required because, again, like he's an integral part of the story. I mean, what about the droid attack on the Wookiees? It's an integral part
What if the droid
of
attack
the
on the
story,
Wookiees?
right? Now, I think that they're going to put him farmable at somewhere somehow. Maybe they'll even make him just crystal farmable.
okay. What about all the people that did all that work to get him farmed up, and turned out he's not even that great, and now they're already pissy about it? And typically, these are your
Okay,
whales
great.
who
Maybe he's
support
not
the
that
game.
great because he was supposed to work with Jedi Master Kenobi all along.
He's not worth what they had to go through, is what I'm saying. He's not GL worthy. He's the amount of work and the money people had to put in. He might be amazing as fuck. The work you guys put in for him is not that amazing. It's just
Oh,
my
I agree.
opinion.
Watt is a much better investment than Cam, 100%.
He's a lot lower investment than Cam.
Yeah, and he's a much lower investment, but I feel like something's been missing with Cam. Whether it's Galactic Republic Jedi Rework,
Yeah, IPD.
or it's Jedi Master Kenobi, something's
Hey,
been missing
if-
from Cam.
Jedi Master. That's one of the things I was saying. I'm really hoping that Cam is required for this because I think that Cam is going to be amazing on this team. And if they make him required, they make him farmable somewhere else. I think that's going to be amazing. I mean, for the whale guilds who who already have Cam all the way up. Good for you. You get to use your currency on something else. You
Yeah.
don't need to spend
Yeah.
get two
Yeah.
on Cam.
I agree with you.
Congratulations.
I agree with you. I'm just worried that they're going to have to use kid
You're
gloves.
a step ahead of everybody else.
Yeah. JML is locked behind Wampa and Hoda. Cam will be required. Yes, They took 2 characters that were from Light Side and Dark Side, Hoff TB, made them required for Galactic Legend. I see no reason why they can't make the same thing required for Cam. Again, though, they're going to have to make him farmable. The way that they're going to have to do this is make him farmable. If they don't make him farmable, there's going to be issues. I'm going to have issues because that's going to eliminate me ever getting him, essentially.
Yep.
Because I'm not going to swap guilds. So you're going to break up guilds doing this.
Yeah.
Or
we talked about
only
this.
going to cater to 1% of the people that actually have Cam at Relic 5, Relic 7, whatever requirement it is.
Yeah.
So that's the only way that they're going to make him farmable is if they make him a requirement.
I don't have Cam at a very high level. I've only got him at 4 stars right now. I just got the unlock. But for people who have him at 7 stars, Relic 5, 6, 7, and everything, I have heard nothing but good things about him. But like one of the big things about him is his unique, which you need a full Galactic Republic Jedi faction to really take advantage of. And most of the people who I hear are using him with Jedi Master Luke and other teams like that. And again, apparently he does amazing damage, but I can only imagine how much better he's going to be if this Kenobi team is going to be the spot for him.
Yeah.
I just can't get over.
Nobody's saying that Cam is bad by any means.
I don't think Cam is bad. He's just missing something.
Yeah.
I slice through Cam.
I
see a Relic 7 Cam on defense, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's not that big a deal, right? I'm not worried about a Cam on defense. I think he probably is usable on offense. He's probably pretty damn good on offense. I don't have him, so I can't say one way or the other.
Yeah,
but
and you look at guys
he's missing something.
You look at guys like myself who can't access him. So if you're going to offer a GL with Cam being a requirement, you 100% have to put him somewhere where I can reach him, which changes again that aspect. And somebody else brought up, well, if he's going to be farmable, then Watt's got to be farmable. I disagree. I mean, they're going to make changes in order to make things work, and you don't. Darkside Geo Lightside or Darkside TB is not hard. If you do your job and get your Geos, you get Watt. Plain and simple. Yeah. And will the whales be a little? You don't even
have to take your Geos up that high.
No,
Gear
you
12.
don't. You just got to know how to play the commission. You got to know how to play the mission. Yeah. Gear 12, good mod. If you're good mods, Gear 12 do it every time. Fair mods, you'll do it 7 out of 10 times. I mean, it's not that difficult.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, total point. I just can't believe that Mace is freaking viable now. This is just making.
I'm just saying, guys. You're welcome. All the people out there that I said, you should probably Relic Mace. He's going to be needed for something. Regardless of if he's good or not, or if you find usability or whatever team he works with, I said, you should probably Relic Mace.
Jesus Christ. All right,
Am I wrong?
Let's move on. I'll never shut him up. All right, come on. Here we go. Does Commander Tano coming into the game now? Commander Tano is coming in the game. Ahsoka Tano. Lead or even join the Bad Batch as the 5th? What's the story here? It's all speculation right now. Where's she going?
We don't know anything about.
It's all speculation.
Right. We don't know anything about the Bad Batch. We won't know until the show comes out if they decide to give her a Bad Batch tag. But I think the one thing that is a guarantee, we're gonna get her with a 501st tag, Galactic Republic tag, and she's not gonna be a Jedi. I think those are the 3 guarantees that we have on her kit currently. Because obviously she worked with the 501st. This is based off of season 7 and Bad Batch series.
Yep.
This is the version that we're getting.
Yep.
So she might have synergy with Bad Batch. I don't know. We will have to wait till the show comes out on May 4th. But she's definitely going to work with 501st, Rex, Echo 5s, all those characters. And then she's obviously going to work with Galactic Republic. And I think what we could potentially see, because if you notice, regular Ahsoka Tano has the 501st tag.
Yeah.
She's not all that usable in that team. She doesn't have a whole lot of synergy, and you always use her with Padme anyways because she's much more viable in Padme. So this could equal out and be like, all right, well, now you can split up and give another clone over to Shakti or someone else, maybe another Bad Batch, whatever, and then you can have a solid 501st team still. Plus, you might have some synergy with General Skywalker.
So you're definitely saying she's not going to get the Jedi tag?
Oh, 100% she's not going to get a Jedi. I mean, do I need to bring back the quote that she said to Mace Windu?
This is exactly why I brought this up.
I don't know.
Because if they make her a Jedi, I'm going to be pissed.
When she walked in, if this is based off of season 7 episodes, when she walked in, She said, I did my duty as a citizen, not as a Jedi, as a citizen. They offered her that back, and she's like, I'm not ready. She's not going to get a Jedi tag. 100%. She's not going to get a Jedi tag. I'm telling you right now.
I'm going to leave it open.
No.
I think there's a chance.
No, I think there's no chance. I think
there's a chance.
I think that if CG does this, they're screwing themselves. I think that they are shooting themselves in the foot.
I do too.
As far as lore goes, if they want to be true to lore, now obviously there's characters that they've done that before.
Jedi Knight Luke should be a rebel, all right? Come on.
But was he though?
Yes.
Was he though?
Yes.
When
he was fighting the Empire, he was a rebel. Yes.
What did he do with the rebels?
He took down the Empire.
Ram, quit being a rebel.
Did he though? He took down Emperor Palpatine. Did he take down the Empire? Or was that Lando that destroyed the Empire?
I mean, when he was attacking
Star?
stormtroopers, he was definitely a rebel there. When he was, doing all that stuff on Endor, he was definitely a rebel there. You can argue that he technically wasn't
Did he
a
work
Jedi
with the rebels, or was he a rebel?
Until he bested Vader. According to Yoda, he wasn't technically a Jedi yet at that point.
All I'm saying
but
is
the Empire was still around. He was still doing stuff against the Empire. He was still a rebel.
All I'm saying is I see why they did not give him the rebel tag. He could potentially be a rebel, but there's no way, shape, or form that you can say that Ahsoka is a Jedi.
Here's one reason I think.
Version.
Here's another
there's
reason.
A chance, just so she can be used with Jedi Master Kenobi.
I don't
I disagree.
think. I don't.
She never had any interaction with Kenobi to begin with.
I have a hard time. Hold on. I have a hard time believing that she's gonna get the Jedi tag. There's so many good Jedi now, and then she's gonna come in between what they say between marquee and legendary status. So she's gonna be a good, solid character. Mm-hmm. And then you're gonna throw her in there with JKL and JKR, and there's gonna be a lot of depth. Do I think she's gonna be 501st? 100%. That was part of the role in the Clone Wars. I don't. I'll be actually irritated if she gets a Jedi tag because she quit the faction. Quit the faction. As far as I'm concerned.
Wait, what was it she said? Oh, I'm a citizen.
Yeah.
This is a job for the Jedi Council to discuss.
Yeah.
Love you, Mace.
And
We'll see.
They removed it. They removed her. So I don't know. Again, guys, speculation. All speculation.
It's also why Anakin never got the Jedi Master tag because he never fully trained a Padawan.
Yeah. So that's good. Yeah, good point. This is how it read. She is designed to be stronger than a marquee character, but not quite at the scale of an epic confrontation unit, aka Gas and Malik. Stronger than Bad Batch releases, but not as strong as Gas and Malik, basically, is what it was. So yeah, it's going to be interesting where she falls and to see how good she is. I'm assuming she's going to be better than the current Ahsoka. She's got to be better than Fulcrum.
Mart brings up a good point. Fulcrum isn't a Jedi.
No, this is before Fulcrum.
Right, but this is after Padawan Ahsoka leaves the Jedi Order.
Yeah. She was never truly.
She's not going to get a Jedi tag.
She was never truly a Jedi, right? She never was a Jedi.
No, she was a. What are you saying? She was
a Jedi as a Padawan.
No, she was absolutely a Jedi. But okay, my argument is they're naming her Commander Ahsoka Tano.
That does not mean you're a Jedi. That means you're a commander.
They specifically said that they could not make her a commander in season 7 because she was no longer a member of the Grand Army of the Galactic Republic.
That's what the Jedi said.
They took her on as an advisor and promoted Rex to commander. So if they are naming her commander, this is an Ahsoka who was in the the army of the Galactic Republic. So I'm leaving it open. There is a chance she could still be a Jedi.
Good point.
They are naming her Commander.
Good point.
Ahsoka Tano.
And here's why I'm going to disagree with you, Wolf.
I'm just saying there's a chance.
Disagree with you. Here's why I'm going to disagree with you. Because yes, exactly what you said is correct. They said you're not a commander because you're not in the Galactic Republic, so we're going to make you an advisor. Rex then says, you will always be a commander to me.
Yeah, Rex still calls her commander in Rebels.
That's why she's going to have 501st synergy. She's not going to have the Jedi tag. Rex is calling her a commander, not the Jedi Council.
Yeah. Rex calls her commander in Rebels too.
Right.
That's just what he calls her. But at that point,
she's Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum.
At that point, but he still calls her Commander Tano.
Yeah.
Right.
That's just Rex being Rex.
I disagree fundamentally with her ever getting a Jedi tag at this point.
We'll see.
It's all about respect.
I'm leaving it open.
It's all about respect. Like listening to Wolf because he's right. Okay, moving on. Just kidding. Let's see. 3 max finishes on Conquest. We'll get a 7-star Tano. They're saying. What?
I'd also like to point out real quick on the topic of speculation. At the bottom, what do you guys think of this? At the bottom, it says, as you can see, there's a shipload of changes.
No, stop. We're not there yet. Get that shit out of here. We're not there yet.
But I think that comes up to the requirements for General Kenobi.
God damn it, Ram.
I got to chair stream for a second.
All right. So
I think that
as
comes
you
up to
can
the
see,
requirements
there's
for
a
General
shipload
Kenobi.
of changes coming to the game, and I hope you're as excited as we are for the next few months of Galaxy Heroes. Thank you all for reading, and see you on the holo tables. Yes, there was a key word right there, and they love to play games. They love to put their puzzles out there.
I mean, they start out the post with "Hello there," and then
Yes.
announce Master Kenobi.
Yeah,
They know exactly what they're doing.
they know what they're doing. So
But what I'm
is
saying
this
could
leading
we
to something
potentially-
ships?
I think so.
I do too.
Could we possibly get the
Yeah.
first Galactic Legend ship in Master Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter?
Job, he ruined this. I wanted this for the end of it so you guys could see it, but we're doing it. Ship. I saw this. I was so mad about the ships, about GAC, and then I saw that there's a ship load of changes. Here, I'm even going to put it on the screen. Ship load of changes coming to the game, and I hope you're as excited as we are. Dude, I am super pumped about this. I am praying that they're bringing me more ship content. Ship harder,
Please.
CG. Oh
Ship
my
harder.
God. I've been saying it for a while. Bring that shit. Bring me. Piss on the vehicles. Bring me the ships. Bring me
Yep.
the ships. What do you think about that part, Wolf? There's a shipload of changes coming.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're definitely hinting at something.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that Mando is not going to be the only new bounty hunter ship coming over
God
there.
damn it, there's Ricky
There's
P.
Ricky P.
Hey, Ricky P. So they make a point of saying that
want in on this, Ricky?
This is all going towards, Galaxy of Heroes heading back towards the Galactic Republic era, this sort of era of Star Wars over here. And we were talking about what capital ships and everything is going to be leading this guy. I hear a lot of people saying Thrawn's capital ship. I know Rambam is very fond of Mace's capital ship. I wonder if this is going to bring in Hondo.
Could.
Oh,
potentially bring in Hondo.
Oh, good call.
And you know
I
what?
wonder.
Hondo
I was
could be
thinking
the other.
missions and shit. That could be.
Yep. Because Hondo could be the other marquee that's required for General
Good
Kenobi, or
call.
Master Kenobi as well. So it could be Hondo. I completely overlooked that one
Good
too.
call.
Hondo and Kenobi are best friends.
They are. They are.
Yes.
Yep.
That is a really good call.
Hondo Naka.
Yeah. That could finally give the.
How would he get to resistance tag, Monado?
Job says a ship raid. I don't think.
I
they
want a
put the
ship raid
on a
so
hold.
bad. Oh, I
Job,
want a
ship raid, yeah.
so bad. So
That could
bad.
be,
Put it-
I've
This
heard
is
a
me
lot
in
of
a ship
whispers of
raid.
that for a while.
Rams, this is the year of the Ram. It turns to the year of the Mort.
No, he was not
Mary
in
J says
Revenge of the
Hondo.
Sith.
Mary J says Hondo was not in Revenge of the Sith, and that's the only thing
okay.
that's like
Yeah.
it's possible. But all right, so here's the thing, Mary J. The only reason, and again, I said that for Maul, but Bo-Katan is required. Bo-Katan was not in Revenge of the Sith.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's entirely possible that Hondo could still be there. It's entirely possible Maul could be there. It's all
It
speculation
just says
at this
the
point.
character
It's
is
just
inspired by.
right.
Yeah.
Characters inspired by, and typically it's going off of the Revenge of the Sith. And same thing with his kit. We're gonna see. Please, for the love of God, give me Hello there, and I have the high ground. I want those two, and
Oh, they better be there.
well, I mean, maybe not the Negotiator because we already got a ship named the Negotiator, so
But yeah,
maybe
we
not
don't
that.
need the negotiator.
But we definitely have to have I have the high ground, or at least something along those lines, and we definitely have to have Hello there.
This is so fucking exciting, man.
And-
I love
oh,
it.
yeah.
I
I'm
love
pumped.
it. I love it.
Master Kenobi.
And you
love it.
You know it's not out of line for them to do stuff like that.
This
I mean,
is
you
where
look
the
at
nerd comes out.
You
We got
look
Ricky
at like
P.
Sith
We gotta let him
Eternal's
talk. Let's
abilities.
get in on
Yeah,
this.
all right, hold on. First of all, let me apologize, Ricky P. I know you reached out kind of yesterday in Discord, but I was so unorganized and I had a lot of stuff going on at home. And today was no better. But thank you for joining us. Sorry I didn't get a hold of you earlier. My apologies.
No worries.
Thanks for joining us.
having me.
Just got the
Ricky
message.
P.
Hey,
Good to have you,
Wolf,
brother.
Ram, thanks for having me. Hello, everyone in chat.
So anything, since you're here, you want to touch up anything we've been talking about? I don't know if you've been following from the beginning or not.
No, I just connected now. I had to put the kids to bed.
So to give you the quick rundown, the 1 GL, of course, the Bad Batch are being released. We believe the game life is now extended because the 1 GL, they can do one at a time, which means more characters slower. Mace finally viable. Shut up, Ram. Cam speculation where it's going.
Being required is not viable. Rose Tico is still not viable.
Exactly. Thank you, Wolf.
God. Oh, get imbalance.
I already had him at Relic 3, so
thanks to Ram and his wallet. Imbalance of GLs now for. We didn't talk about this,
Allocator,
but
nothing.
What other characters are they going to be needed to get Kenobi? And then we talked about Commander Tano, where she's going to fall, which is going to be Bad Batch, 501st Jedi, and then that was it as far as we got. What do you want to touch on? Anything?
Did you guys talk about like what? Like we all know like the required characters that we think are going to be there, right? Kit Fisto, Eat Koth.
That's what we were speculating.
Grandmaster Yoda.
Yeah.
Did you guys talk about like the weird or the like left field ones that they?
What are you thinking? Grievous came up as one because you think there's going to have to be a dark side.
Grievous, Dooku, Maul, one of those.
We
three.
think there's going to have to be a dark side.
Yep.
There typically is, right?
There's usually one.
It's the first time that I hear Grievous, and you know what? It makes sense, especially if they said they focused Kenobi on like episode 3, right? Revenge of the Sith. So Grievous is where they have their big fight. It is where they're hello there, and he dies and everything. Spoiler, but I mean, the
only other one that I'm saying
Fort Mort.
Spoilers. Come on, 2005. Holy shit, spoilers. The only reason I'm saying that Grievous is lower on that list, Rika B, I don't know if you caught this. If you look at the other 4 GLs, they all have 1, maybe 2 requirements that overlap with each other. Palpatine, Anakin, Kenobi, somewhere they all overlap at least 1 or 2, right? Dooku already is required for Sith Eternal, and he is crucial to the beginning story of Master Kenobi. I think Dooku could be much more of a requirement. Now, they could throw a left ball and be like, hey, you know
what
what,
about
Dooku
the right ball?
and Grievous. Well, I mean, the right ball, too, can come, I guess. See what I did there?
Oh, I saw it.
All right.
So anyways, they could throw a ball out there in left field and be like, hey, you know what? Grievous and Dooku is required. But I think for sure, Dooku is a very safe bet.
I don't think there's going to be more than one, though. I think it's only going to be one. Unless they change up the style they do. They typically stay with what they do.
They could do Grievous as well.
They could. They typically do it that route. So I like Dooku better than I like Grievous. I don't know. What about you, Reek?
What if Commander Tano was also required?
That's going to push it out a lot because they said it's going to take 3 conquests to be able to farm them to 7
to fully unlock her. I don't think she's going to be. She had no interaction with Jedi Master Kenobi anyways.
Now, mind you, it was what they said was you've got to max out the conquest hard side 3 times to do it.
So
max
and
it
buy
out.
all the shards. And buy all the shards.
3 months.
And Kenobi's not out until August.
What? Where'd you get that?
Well, the last requirements for Kenobi is going to be in July, right? They have the dates.
June.
Is it June or July?
June
9th.
Okay, so then at earliest he's out in July.
That's what my argument was. Ram said June 15th. I said July.
I think end of June.
I think it's June, and the reason why is because typically if you go back to the cadences of the previous GLs, they wait about 1, maybe 2 weeks after the final announcement of the last 4 or 5 requirements for those GLs, and they go ahead and push out the kit and put it live into the game. So I'm thinking as early as June 15th, potentially all the way up to July 1st.
Yeah, I think somewhere in that couple week span, the event's gonna go live.
Yep. 100%.
Well, July 1st, like the last week of June there, June 28th, July 1st, around those, I would agree on that date. So that's
not enough time to get a 7-star Tano.
No, 100% not.
No,
Because she's not going to start till after this one ends, which is in a week and a half.
True.
Which I'm okay with them doing it that way. It just adds the GL slower. I got no problem with it, but I don't see it happening.
Because they always had like characters that was unavailable for free to play, right? For every single GL when they came out.
Yeah.
There was Mon Mothma, there was 3PO, there was Piet, there was...
Well, and that's why you have Bo-Katan Kryze right now.
But there was always more than
not
one.
available. Well, there's always two. There's always two, right? And so, but literally, you can't even wail on Commander Ahsoka. That's what I'm saying. I don't think she's gonna be, because they want people to be able to get her day one. The whales want to be able to get her day one, and the last thing you want to do is piss off the whales.
Yep.
So
they learned their lesson there.
So Cam is not going to be required for Kenobi then.
I disagree. I think they're gonna make him farmable.
If they make him farmable, fine.
Yes.
But
That's the stipulation.
If not, then it doesn't make sense.
Oh, you're gonna piss people off if you don't make him farmable. But if you make him farmable and make him requirement, it'll be fine. I think it logically makes sense for the story. So regardless of how hard he was to get in light side territory whales, the whales can complain all they want about that. It makes sense logically for the story. They're not throwing us a left field curve and be like, hey, Cam's required, but he had no interaction. He literally sat on the council right next to him. It makes perfect sense.
What about the droid attack on the Wookiees?
Exactly.
Right? And he was the first guy to die to Order 66.
He gets it. He gets it.
Yeah.
I love the argument. I do. I love the argument. There's so many things about it. I agree, Pooh Bear. Rams should be below me. I don't know how to fix that, though. Oh, boy. So, speaking of the Conquest, they are swapping out deployable cooling systems, Dread, and the Quickening for 3 new ones. How do you guys feel about that?
Well, we did not get descriptions of what the new ones are. We just got names.
Yes, we just got
for
names.
What the new ones are.
Yeah.
So it's very, very ominous over here as to what they could be.
Well, so let's take a look.
Dread.
Yep. Well, what does Dread do?
At the start of each allied unit's turn, they inflict fear and plague on a random enemy for 2 turns. When fear expires, the enemy takes 25% max health damage. If an enemy is below 50% health when fear expires, they are instantly defeated.
That is a great one.
Yes, it's basically the I win button.
Yeah.
Now, I actually got pretty lucky this conquest, and I have 3 purples.
Wow.
So I have Dread, I have Deadly Momentum,
Wow.
and I have Booming Voice.
I hate you so much. Wow. What is Booming Voice? I've never heard of that one.
Whenever an allied unit in the leader slot uses an ability during their turn, all other allies are called to assist. Ooh is right.
How have I not gotten that? That's so garbage. I hate you.
Like a Vader or Yoda.
I'm still sitting here with white
card there.
So that being said, right, that's a very big one. That's a very, very popular, very good one. The deployable cooling systems. There's been a not a glitch.
Let's get to the important one.
Right. That one's been used a lot because it allows you, especially if you are able to get the one that the massively overpowered card, that allows you to literally just I win because you can just Grandmaster Yoda with buffs. Oh look, buffs again. Oh look, buffs again. Oh look, I do massive damage to you. You're dead. Right. So that one's kind of an I win button right there as well.
Now, the other thing is,
but no one ever used quickening. If you use quickening, let me know because I've never seen anybody ever use quickening. I've never seen that.
I use it because I get shitty cards. Is the best one sitting there. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I can't help you there. That's the RNG for you.
Yeah.
Also, I gotta be honest. Like, I have all 3 of the purples that I listed out. I don't even have them applied. Most of the time, I'm just using the deployable cooling systems with offensive buffs, defensive buffs, the heal over times. If you're getting those ones that are insta kills, it's pretty tough to get feats. Like, I'm in the 5th round, right, or sector 5 right now, and I need to get evades. So if I'm just killing everybody right off the bat and they're not attacking me or counterattacking me so I can get evades, then I can't get those feats done.
No.
So a lot of the times I end up not even using those, and the deployable cooling systems is really my most important ones that I use. So it's going to be interesting to see when those are gone.
Wolf, if we weren't on YouTube, I'd sing you a little song right now.
Why you lying, bruh?
It's a very sad song.
Oh, okay, wrong one. That I don't know. It'd be curious because everybody's speculating that it's going to be harder now due to them taking away the eat the cheese cards.
It depends on what the other cards are adding, though. They're adding 3 cards.
Yeah.
It depends.
Yeah.
The other ones could add literally
descriptions.
something that's going to be the exact same, if not better. It could be adding something that we're not even thinking of.
Yeah.
could work with cards that we get currently. Who knows? We can't. I can't disagree with. I mean, I could say it sucks that they're taking out 2 of the 3 most popular cards, but at the end of the day, if depending on what they replace them with, if they replace them with something that's better or of equal value, then I'm not going to complain. If they're replacing with something that's kind of crap, then I might be like, you probably shouldn't have gotten rid of those 2.
I didn't bring Ricky P in here for nothing. Ricky, talk to me.
Well, I've been, I don't know if you guys remember, I've been saying the first time Conquest came out, I said, we need a harder mode. Because even the hard mode, I believe, is not hard enough. So by removing those data card that makes you basically win, it could make hard mode a bit harder. So that could be a good thing. But I still think that they should just readjust the card just a bit, like not give us crappy data cards to replace those 3, something just under it, more, I guess, under control, and still make a harder Conquest mode.
Yeah, and you're talking to a guy that's got 3 accounts, so piss off with that idea. But I totally get what you're saying. Totally get what you're saying. I do. Oh, God.
And an easier one. I would also put an easier one than the easy one.
There you go.
I would agree. I would agree. The easy one.
Each end.
There you go.
Yeah, easy one, and then you have normal, and then you have a hard mode that is actually hard, and it could be because they're taking out these cards that it becomes harder. I would like that. Yeah. So far from me, Tier 5 is the hardest one, obviously. I mean, it's because it's Tier 5, but it requires a little bit of skill if you don't have the good cards. But even then, I mean, when you have a 7.4 mil GP roster with 4 GLs.
And a Relicate Mace, I mean...
that Relicate Mace carries it. I'm telling you, Wolf, you should take him up to Relicate right now.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
Yep.
I mean, he is required for Kenobi, Doesn't matter at Relic 3.
I got him at Relic 3, okay?
Relic, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how high it is.
I got him to 3. I think I've done enough
You'll thank me when he
damage.
gets a rework.
If he gets a rework, then we'll talk.
I agree with what they're saying in chat right now. Is that cooling systems did break it? Plus, you can stack that bastard. So it probably did need to go, and did make it a lot easier. But again, when you got guys like me who don't have time to theory craft it, unfortunately, I'm just stacking it on there. I don't think I've ever changed a card out once I put it on. I'll be honest. I'm just smoking through it as fast as I can. It just,
you know what? I do the same. I mean, I usually get my cards in the first 2 sectors.
Yeah.
Put them up, and then unless I get one of those crazy ones, I usually let them like this up until the end.
Yeah.
And the first time I went through hard mode, I didn't have my Galactic Legend. I had no Galactic Legend. I finished hard mode. I didn't even focus on the feats. Like, I just stacked my data cards, Sector 1 and 2, went up till Sector 5, cleared them out, got the T6 reward box, and that's it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, 100%. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how Conquest turns out. But I mean, that wasn't the main focus. That kind of got off track a little bit. But this is exciting news, guys. GL coming out 5th one. I mean, there's other parts to this too. Now you got an imbalance of GLs. You've got 3 light side and 2 dark side. Is that right? So now GAC changes. Before it was, I mean, I know you'd see 3 versus 2, whatever else. But theoretically, if you have the same exact balance account, now one guy's going to have 3 on offense, 4 on offense, 1 on D. I mean, there's a lot. You think GLs were a bitch in 3v3, wait until next 3v3. And they're saying it's going to come out in the next 3v3. So if you're feeling confident and you've got GLs, you got to face GLs, I think there's a lot of major changes coming.
Oh, it's going to be very interesting.
A lot of major changes.
It's going to be rough.
As soon as this shit comes out, man, I'm doing my homework hard and heavy. You guys know me.
But I love that they're releasing a light side GL next because, again, I mean, what's been the focal point of the entire game currently? Light side territory battles. As much as
It's a good point. It needs help.
Light side territory battles. It needs all the teams and the help that it can get to help people get through it as easily as possible. So with that said, I like that they're bringing out a light side GL to help ease that curve a little bit instead of a dark side GL.
I'm thinking about that Phase 3
It's not gonna change the
Galactic
fact that I
Republic
hate
Jedi
TV.
mission.
I know nothing about it. We
I'm
can't
sorry,
reach it.
Shaw. I still will never do the missions on time. You can keep pinging me. I'll get to them.
Yeah.
Worst guildmate ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that Phase 3 Galactic Republic Jedi mission where I'm using
that's so hard.
frickin'
Oh my God.
General Kenobi as the leadership.
Yeah.
I'll use the Jedi Master Kenobi lead for that. That one I'm good for, but yeah, that's a rough one.
Mm-hmm.
I think Bad Batch and GL Kenobi are right there for that, right? Never did a territory
100%.
battle
Yeah.
was so hard for so long since the start of the game, right? So they're going to cover that part, but Darth Maul Galactic Legend is just around the corner as well. So don't forget about that.
Oh, you're going for Darth Maul.
I
am as well.
Anakin.
I am as well. That's the other thing we
So
want to
here's
talk
my
about.
only argument.
That's the other
Okay.
thing.
So here's my only argument with that. While I love Robo Legs Maul, while I love Clone Wars Maul, and I think we absolutely are way overdue for another Maul version in the game. I mean, the current one is garbage anyways. There's a Jedi Galactic Legend meta right now, and he's not usable anywhere. So besides that point, is he a Galactic Legend status? Is Robo Legs Maul a Galactic Legend status?
Well, he was able to take on Palpatine. He lost. I mean, he was one of the stronger characters in the
around
game.
by
Destroyed
You can't fucking-
against
you
Palpatine.
can't kill him.
Palpatine was toying with him.
Palpatine slapped him around.
I understand that. I understand that. But the guy
looked
doesn't
him-
die. He
If
doesn't
his
die.
lightsaber was in between his legs, he'd slap him around there.
He let him live.
Yeah.
He stared Maul directly in the eyes as he turns around and stabs his brother behind him. And
up,
just
Wolverine?
gleefully just stares at him as he kills
Yeah.
his brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think Maul is
oh yeah.
I don't
I
think.
think that
how
he
is
is
Anakin?
definitely epic
Anakin's-
confrontation.
All right, hold on.
Lord
Ricky
Vader?
P's got something
Lord
to
Vader's
say.
not a
Give it-
Galactic
Be
Legend.
quiet, Ram. Give it to Ricky P. because
Ricky P's got something to say. I can.
the fingers up.
I can
Oh,
feel
fingers
it.
up.
I can talk all day.
Does Rey or Kylo deserve a Galactic Legend status more
Absolutely
than
not,
Maul?
but we have them. Right, we have them. I can't change any of those. I think Kylo probably does somewhat, sort of. He did carry the entire trilogy on his back because Adam Driver was the only redeeming quality of those three god-awful movies. But
There were redeeming qualities. Sorry, go on.
every time Kylo was on screen, it was a
Continue.
great time to see Kylo on screen. I love Kylo.
You're thinking of that shirtless scene, right?
Listen, as far as I'm
Never mind,
concerned,
I can't
as
do
far
it.
as I'm concerned, and this is a valid point right here. If you guys can't get with me, there's something wrong with you. Is when it comes down to it, there's only so many characters in the series that you can make Galactic Legends, and you're going to run out. So as far as I'm concerned, if old lady Leia, who space travels without breathing in space, becomes a Galactic Legend, I'm okay with that. As long as I know how the goddamn kit works, and the game keeps going for the next 10 years, I'm good.
But I mean,
I don't think Maul's going to be a Galactic Legend. I think he's an epic confrontation type character.
so there's two choices, right? It's either Maul, or everybody says, which I don't like, the term fallen Anakin.
It's Lord Vader.
Lord
But
Vader.
Lord Vader, unmasked Vader, Vader no suit, naked Vader, or whatever you want to call it. But I still don't think that. I don't know.
We just got a Vader rework.
There's a couple of birds that told me it was Maul.
Okay, and what were those couple of birds?
Was it this
Were
one?
they, in your
Or
stomach?
was it this one? Now,
Both.
I'm all in on Maul. I'm all in on Maul. All in.
Don't get me
Maul
wrong.
in.
I will be
All in.
ecstatic if it's
I'm
Maul.
all in. Yes,
Don't-
I'm all
You're
in.
Maul in.
You're mauling.
Maulin?
Oh God. Go home.
Is it
Get out. You're done.
is it Maulin Moo?
Molan.
Oh, is he there?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I will be ecstatic if they bring out Galactic Legends Maul.
What's up, Fabulous?
I just don't know if he's worthy of a Galactic Legend status over Lord Vader. I'm happy with him either way because I think it's way overdue to have
Lord-
another Maul in the game, and I love Maul. Literally, if anybody was there for my 24-hour stream, you know he's my favorite dark side character. I love Maul, hands down. But I just don't know if he's a Galactic Legend status. Same with Ahsoka.
Real wicked. Thank you for the biddies, man. I didn't even see him. I don't have my alerts on this channel. What about what's his name? Snope?
Snoke?
Snoke.
Oh God, no, he's garbage, trash.
Fuck Snoke.
But I mean,
outta
I'm
here.
just saying, I'm throwing options out there for future GLs. I mean,
Yeah, and I said fuck
They
Snoke.
need to stay away from the sequel trilogy. No, they.
I don't want
think.
Ram, the
sequel
game has to
bullshit.
go on forever. I insist on it. Get that
No.
shit out of here.
All right.
Okay,
So here's
but
the thing.
fuck Snoke.
Okay. I think here's the thing,
Language.
right?
Oh,
Language. We're on
shit.
YouTube. I think that once they roll out this GL, I think with what they had after Lord Vader or Darth Vader got his rework, after Jedi Knight Anakin, and after the onslaught of statistics that they've had from Bad Batch, and then I'm assuming when the onslaught of people that are going to get Kenobi when he drops, I think they're going to look at those statistics and be like, oh, wow, maybe we should actually go back to the prequels and the sequels, or the original trilogy, rather than going to the sequels, which didn't make us money and only got us controversy.
Wait, which
think that
ones?
was
Which ones are the sequels?
I think that was a decision
The crap trilogy.
by Disney more than
I think so
CG.
too. I think so
But,
too.
yeah.
I mean, I think eventually they'll revisit it, but I think they've kind of figured out where their fan base is and where the money is.
Oh, yeah.
In prequels, Clone Wars, and original trilogy, plus of what's dropping right now with Mandalorian and all that. They're gonna stay in this era for a while.
They got so much new material coming out. I don't know that they'll ever need to go back to the era of the Resistance.
That's
and
what.
the
That's
First
what.
Order.
Yeah, that's what Fam was just saying in. Excuse me, in
Yeah.
chat, and it's a good point. I mean, they got so much new material coming out, and we're gonna see
yeah.
new characters, I'm sure. So there's gonna be a lot of
I
opportunity.
mean, you've got Ahsoka, you've got Kenobi coming out, you've got
Fatal.
the High Republic, Mando
Oh my
season
God.
3, Book of Boba Fett. I mean, yeah, we're set, guys. We're not going back to Resistance and First Order anytime soon.
Get that potato spud out of here.
They're opening also High Republic and the old era of the Republic, right? So we're gonna get a whole bunch of
And we're
new
getting
stuff.
KOTOR reworks.
And
Well,
Oh, I
KOTOR
heard about
video
that,
game.
the game,
Yeah, the game,
KOTOR.
the game, not SWGOH,
KOTOR.
the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not stuff in Galaxy of Heroes.
Yeah, let's clarify.
But on that note, we could potentially revisit, as they said before, we could revisit SWTOR or KOTOR at that point later on. And there's still a lot of characters from KOTOR that we're missing.
Oh yeah.
But we could easily go back to KOTOR and get those characters.
Well, that honestly, guys, that's all I had to cover for this. If you guys have anything else you can think of for,
What? You don't want to cover
what
May
came
the
up?
4th?
oh yeah, we
don't
covered
wanna
May the
cover the
4th. I didn't have it on the.
Conquest?
I'm saying this is all I had written down. I did cover
Oh my
Conquest.
God,
Get that shit out of here.
This entire post, Mort, this is literally one of the most in-depth posts that we've had for the road ahead.
Yes,
You don't
yes,
cover
yes.
anything?
Oh my God! You know what?
Oh,
Just for that,
God.
Ram, I'm killing Mace right now. Right now. All right, so May the 4th. We've got a lot of stuff coming in. We know we're getting our. Thank God, getting our Chewie shards. I'm sorry, Clone Wars
3
Chewbacca.
Clone Wars Chewie
Yes.
shards.
How
We're
do
getting
you
them.
survive?
Oh yeah.
The meme continues, baby. Now, I'm not real good with the gear names that they're giving us, but they're sure an ass. How do you guys feel about the rewards that are coming this time? I know, Ram, you talked about we didn't get a Zeta.
We didn't get a full Zeta, and I double checked. Last year we got a full Zeta for May the 4th. And
We did.
I'm pretty sure the year before that we got a full Zeta as well.
We're only getting 5.
Yep.
And it kind of honestly sucks that we did not get a full Zeta this time, as they just announced a new GL at the same time.
Yeah.
And that's going to require at least 6 Zetas, potentially
Yep.
more. Who knows?
Yeah.
So we kind of need all the help with the Zetas we can. But I mean, I will still say yes to 5 Zetas.
By the way, Mace is dead now. It's going back on auto. But go on. I ruined
But-
this day.
And he's gone.
I'd rather have 5 Zetas than none, right? I mean, yes,
absolutely.
maybe it's
Sure.
less,
Yeah.
but I think they're adding those Razor Crest blueprints, that didn't have also in the past, and some more relic stuff as well. I'm seeing a lot of relic materials in there as well. So
Fatal's
There
got a
wasn't
good
Relic
point.
8 in there,
Rather
right?
have the
I didn't
relic
see
mats
any
than the
Relic
Zeta
8
mats.
I do
materials.
not see any Relic 8 mats. No.
Yeah. They
No,
only
not
go
the
off the
Relic 8.
Zimbiddle cards. I mean, I'll still
Yeah.
take the relic mats any day. Yeah. Sure.
Oh yeah. Again, I'll take something over nothing. But
Absolutely.
no Relic 8 stuff.
Yeah.
No stun guns? I don't see stun guns.
You have it pulled up, Ricky P. What
no
else
stun
is in there besides gear? I know they had the Clone Wars Chewbacca. They had relic mats. They had
Some mod slicing materials.
mod
Whole bunch of
slicing.
mod slicing materials, whole bunch of relic materials.
Half a million credit in both regular and ship credit.
Yeah.
General Kenobi shards, Grievous shards, Negotiator shards, Dark
Traya.
Traya, Razor
I'm a
Crest, and
huge
Clone Wars
fan of
Chewbacca.
slicing, baby. What's up, Vancel? I'm a huge fan of slicing material because it's so hard to come by. I'd much rather farm mods than slicing material. Please.
We're getting 50 of each and 20 of the gold pulse modulators, so that's going to get you 1/6 mod right there. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm at the point where I don't have Zeta problems. On my baby account, I got purple problems. That's it. Everything else, I'm in abundance. No worries.
So doubling back, going to the conquest, the cadence is changing. If you guys saw that,
That's right.
with
Forgot
this
about
post,
that.
the cadence is changing, right? I know you did more. That's why I'm bringing it
God
up.
damn it, I'm old.
I'm not here.
I'm old. That's why I keep you
Oh,
guys
we know.
around.
I can see the gray hair. No, that's white. It's right there.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fair.
Okay.
Go on, Rick.
All right, so as they said in the post, the fourth conquest, they're going to change a lot of the stuff, right? So you have they're going to add the new unit, the Commander Ahsoka Tano. The old one, you're not going to get as much in the prize box, but you're going to see an increase in the normal and hard node scavenger nodes, and it'll be less to buy those. So I think that's actually a fair trade-off. I think this is actually a pretty good trade-off right there. And then later on, they just go on to say that later on, once the third unit's introduced, that they're going to completely take out the first unit out of the prize box completely, stay on the nodes, and then move it over to conquest shipments. And then after a year, it'll get the journey guide type status of where you can just farm it regularly throughout probably a hard node. So
Yeah.
I like those. I like the cadence changes. I like the idea behind it.
Yeah. Chat, what did they say exactly? They're going to pull Conquest off. This is the one I was telling you, Wolf, to look in deeper to. Or one of you. I asked one of you guys to look deeper
It was
into it.
Wolf.
What?
They're pulling the ship off and then adding... Did they say? I don't remember if they're adding something particular to the Conquest? Or did they say
the
they're
next
gonna...
character was going to be Ahsoka Tano.
Okay, that's right. It was Ahsoka Tano.
They're
Then they
adding
said they're going to
Commander
rotate...
Ahsoka.
Eventually in the future, they're going to rotate more in and out of Conquest, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
This will be one of the ways that we get a new character, right? And then
They
they're
said
going
it'll
to
take 3 full rotations, assuming you're buying everything.
Yep. So the next box, the next conquest that we get, we're going to get both. If you get the red box, you're going to get both Razor Crest shards, a lower amount, and Commander Ahsoka Tano, probably assumed at the regular amount that it is currently. And then later on, once they introduce third character, then Razor Crest will completely dip out of the end boxes, and then after a year, it'll be in the Journey Guide type treatment. And then they also said that it's Conquest has been switched to once a month, so it's not every 2 weeks. It's once a month, and that allows them to go in and fix the bugs and listen to the feedback that the community gives them about cards and strategies and whatnot. So, I mean, what do you guys think about that? Okay, Conquest once a month now?
That's just a bit slower, right? Just a tiny bit slower. So, I mean...
That's what they had originally said they were going to do, right? 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off?
Yeah, but now if they say once a month, I mean, they'll just book 2 weeks in that month. So we might be sometimes 3 weeks, I guess, without a conquest, which I think is fine.
it'll
I
be-
think it's fine.
I'm going to give you one
Approximately
hint
the same.
on who's super happy about it being every once a month. Yeah. Super happy.
Is it the guy with 3 accounts?
This guy right here. Yeah. Yeah. Holy shit. When they went back to back, I wanted to shoot myself.
I agree. Yeah, but the back-to-back, I was like, when it started, like, all right, this is fun. I got something to do. But then after week 3, week 4, I'm like, I was most exhausted. Like, oh, I got to do the conquest. Like, so no, I'm fine with slowing it down a bit because they did that with the Galactic Challenges when it came out first, right? They slow it down, they listen to feedback, and then they speed it back up once it was more under control and everything. Yeah. So I think they're going to do the same. They're just slowing it down for now, once a month, and I'm sure they'll bring it back to once every 2 weeks when everything is just in order.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I completely, I'm with you there.
They also noted they also know they're going to track data on that as well and see if it works that way well. And I'm hoping it does. Please do, or maybe less often. I don't even care. But I'm a patient guy myself. I'm not in a rush to get anywhere. I'm enjoying that the game is here in general, and I get to do what I do. So I'm super excited about whatever they do. Honestly, it's been a good year and a couple months for CG. In my opinion,
way step up from 2019.
Hell yes.
And the beginning of 2020. 2020 started out rough. Not only did COVID hit, there's nothing in the game.
Right?
Yeah.
Nothing in the game. And then they launched the dreadful, miserable play at home, stay home campaign, which, do you even remember what we got from that?
Like nothing.
Entire games
like
out there
jack
giving
shit.
us free rewards and double and triple XP and whatnot, and then you get, what was it, 1 week of
double drops or
double
something.
drops, and it was 1 day per double drops. It's like 1 day of light side, 1 day of dark. Like, go home, CG, you're drunk. But then they stepped it up in the second half of 2020, and they have not slowed down, I think, at all. It's been a great ride since.
It was Go ahead, Ricky P.
Once the Vader rework and Jedi Knight Luke, like around June of 2020, that's when those drops, and then after that it was just uphill.
Oh yeah,
So much thing after that, and I think we had once, like, was it February? I think was a bit slow at the beginning, but that was it. Like,
it was real quiet.
Slow moment.
Real quiet. Yeah,
but they were preparing for Conquest, right? So
they were secretly doing work.
Yeah,
but the one thing about CG2 is people have already forgotten, and which is a good thing. But they didn't talk to us at all. And
then they hired
Doja Fett.
Doja Fett, and he's been. I mean, he pops into people's streams for every now and then.
He goes in people's Discords.
Yeah, and he just
not mine, Doja, but it's cool, bro. It's cool. I still love you. From the beginning, I was a huge fan, but. It's all right. I'm too small for y'all. I get it.
Doja Fett is, there's so many changes that CG's add, and that along with what they put in this post, along with them specifically saying that, they're anticipating putting a lot more stuff at the very bottom of the post. They were talking about how they want to grow this game for years to come, is the words that they used. They've been on a fantastic track. Yep, fantastic track.
One thing I think they said that was maybe the second best thing is Doja said that they were working on proposing something new for, like, the Game Changer program. Something not the same, but I've read that they want to bring sort of the content creators back in a relationship with the game.
Yes.
So they're trying to build something up, and I think that is going to be also amazing for the game as well.
Because, and on that note, Ricky, there is so much. It's going to provide an extra life for the game, I think, at that point, because initially when you had the content creator program, you had a few, right? You had the main ones. You had Arnold, you had Mobile Gamer, you had Urs at the end, you had DB, you had Cubs, you had I don't know, Operation Metaverse. You had a few of them, but there wasn't that many. Now the market is completely saturated, and it may change because people are getting back to their normal lives after COVID, right? And so it may change, but you have a lot more people that are like, I'm committed to making content for this game. And so if they can get into that market as well, that just offers another unique perspective, I think. It may suck, it may not, it depends on how they roll it out. If it's the exact same, I think it'll be a little bit worse for the wear, but I think if they change a couple things from the original program, it could be better.
I got good news for you guys. My kids are grown. I'm off 4 days a week. I'm gonna do my best to stick around as much as I can. Just saying.
Wink, wink.
I'm gonna get through COVID and do my best to grow and get on top. But
I was streaming before COVID.
Yes.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. 100%.
Game Changer program.
Wolf's got 7 kids. I don't know if he can survive or not, but we're doing our best to get him. We're doing our best to keep him in the game.
I mean, guys, we're still trying to get Wolf to 50 followers on YouTube. Can we get him a followers on YouTube so he can actually make a channel?
Give him some love. Shout out to the TheWulfffff. That's five Fs.
Five Fs.
5 Fs. Yeah.
5 Fs.
Yeah.
Each one of those stands for
TheWulfffff?
off to all of you. Oh shit, oh shit, get that, there we go. All right, I almost failed
Well,
there.
this is demonetized on YouTube.
There you go.
What are you talking about? I said off. Oh, I got it. Second time ever on stream. Sweet. All right.
Nice.
Sweet. Got my get. There you go, DeKalb. Piss off. All right. What else you guys got? That's good. You guys go out with some good points. I forgot about.
Title update is coming out in May. They announced that they're doing the title update, and then double drops for May the 4th and 5th.
What the hell is double update or title update? What are you talking
Title
about?
update. It's just so they're announcing that they're doing smaller updates instead of doing one massive title update of, hey, we're putting 5 different things in the game. Now they're gonna go in and do a title update like once or twice a month and be smaller in size and whatnot, and maybe touch up on some bugs, add a couple things up there into the game content wise, and then move it along for the next title update. So they're improving the things that they're putting out in faster frequency.
Yeah.
And then you get May the 4th double drops and Revenge of the 5th double drops.
Revenge of the 5th. We need 2 more
Everybody's
Tuscans,
like,
Mustang
Cinco
says.
de Mayo. No, it's Revenge of the 5th. Come on. Are you even Star Wars, bro?
What about the Jawa data mine? What about that one? Anybody got anything on that?
Jawa data mine. I didn't see that.
There's a data mine about Jawas.
Ooh.
A couple weeks ago, about 2-3 weeks ago. I was excited. But then May 4th came out and overshadowed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember what that was.
I don't remember the Jawa data. You got it? You want to pull it up?
I don't have it. Actually, I think Cubs is the one that actually exposed that one on stream. And I saw it and I went and kind of looked at it and I was like, holy shit, there is one. And Mo Pills reached out to me. He's like, did you see the Jawas? There's a data mine about the Jawas. And I'm like, yes. Yes, I did.
Let me pull it up.
Oh, there was a Jawa gear bundle, a Jawa relic. Sorry, my French is coming out. Jawa relic bundle. What else?
That was it.
That was it, I think.
Jawa gear bundle, Jawa relic bundle. That's it.
Is that it? Okay. See, I didn't dig into it, but I heard it from Cubs and I heard Mo Pills message me and I'm like, yes, bring more Jawas. Well, more love to the Jawas anyway. We don't need more Jawas. We've got
bring
5.
more love to the Jawas.
Yeah, 100%.
It could just be like the Jawa selling that
Jawa
bundle.
juice equipment? There you go. I'm digging it. I mean, we do have a 6 Jawa in the game right here. He's a different scavenger, but he's a scavenger. Best Jawa in the game, according to everybody else.
I mean, we got Socratic Jawa.
He's a damn thief. Yeah, 100%. You want to add anything, Ricky P, before we cut her short, baby?
No, we've covered everything. I think it was
so.
Active right now, I believe.
A lot of speculation. We still don't know, but we speculated like crazy. Wolfie?
Nope.
Nope.
We're good.
Can I get a dab?
No.
That was so funny, Ram. Ram, you got anything? I know you do.
Farm up your Mace Windows. Take them up to relics.
God.
Time is coming, baby.
Mace Windu harder. Oh, God. It's now
Gear 12. Gear 12.
It's now a thing.
Mace Windu harder. If you guys need help with mods, you know where to come.
Oh, my God. I would just want to
I'll
point
get
out.
your mace working properly, boys.
This is my Mace for life, Ram, right there, baby. Why I did that in the first place, I still don't know. Still don't know. All right, guys, we're going to wrap her up.
Relic 3 eventually.
Ricky P, Wolfie, Ram Bam, the Battalion Roundtable. We'll be doing this. We haven't set the schedule yet, but I'll let you guys know when we do, where it's going to be set up. But we will be, in some form or fashion, doing it on YouTube, trying to catch that traffic as well. So look forward to that. I appreciate you guys. We're not going off stream right away, but I do want to say thank you to everybody for joining me. And don't forget, we need a big-ass salute, gentlemen. To the chat and everybody out there and everybody viewing on YouTube, we thank you very much. Sorry for a few F-bombs that slipped out over there. It just happens a lot. If you don't like the F-bomb, you probably don't want to come to Twitch, just saying. And I just said I said the T word. Ruined it all.
Done it now.
Ruined it all. We couldn't get through an hour and a half.
There goes the algorithm.
We couldn't get through an hour and a half for absolutely nothing. So anyway, thanks for joining us, guys. God, so good. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Ram Bam. So happy. I'm excited. Thank you guys for joining me. We are getting out of here if I can figure out There it is. All right. Don't forget,
There's
guys.
a stop recording button.
Hit that follow button. I didn't record it. Remember, I have to go back and cut it because of my stupid OBS. Don't forget to hit that follow button. I appreciate you guys. We're out of here.
1 battalion strong.
1 battalion strong.
All right. Clear?
No.
I know we're still out.
Joke says have to restart Roundtable from the beginning.
Forget my damn outro. Jesus, it's ruined.